Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton. I'm continuing the Rookie Division Grand Parade Tournament. This will cover holes number 6 and hole number 7. So just like before in the previous video, both of these holes you can pick up the drops on. So I'm feeling pretty confident with the new hole locations here on this particular course. You know, obviously this being day 1 of ever seeing them, we're going to have ways to improve. But holes number 6 and 7 give us a great chance to pick up the albatross and the eagle. So let's take a look at hole number 6 here. We're going to play 0% at mid. We're going to go 4.5 top, 2 bars of side spin to the right, okay? Now, you're going to see here where I aim at. I'm just aiming over that bunker, okay? Kind of middle right-hand part of the bunker. You can take a look at my ball guideline, right, and you can kind of see after my spins are set in my landing position where it's aiming at according to those shadows as well, if you're trying to get in the exact same spot as myself. We don't need to do anything fancy with the drive. Now, the thing about shot 1 and 2, though, is you're going to have to push your rings instead of pull. Both situations, we're going to have hazards in our way. We're going to have the trees in our way if you pull on shot number 1, and then you're going to have sand in your way if you pull on shot number 2. So pushing your rings is going to help, and you want to make sure that when you push on this shot right here, you're going to push slow, okay? I'll explain why here in a second. You're going to start off with 3 bars of side spin to the left. I'm playing this shot 0% at mid for me. You're going to want to make sure you check the own distance of your club. Now, if you're a lower level player, you can do this with a sniper or with a Viper, okay? I always want to stress on my videos, you may not have the exact same clubs as me or whatever streamer you choose to watch, but you know, you can hit these rough bumps with Vipers, with Horizons as well. You just kind of you know, have to know how to adapt your clubs. I'm going to show you what I mean here in a second. So anyways, this is how you play it with the sniper, but again, it is going to be super important that you do check your distance of your club. The only thing we need to do differently here is use a little bit less of backspin. You're going to see that this shot comes dead onto the hole. It just comes up a little bit short, okay? But again, let's say you're a newer player and you don't have a sniper. Well, you can take a look at this shot right here. This account does not have a sniper even unlocked. But here I'm doing the same thing, 3 bars of side spin to the left. The only thing that I have to do differently is really just adjust my my backspin, right? Because again, I learned my lesson on my first attempt there at that sniper that I'm going to come up short. You're going to see here I put the ball guideline through the back of the cup, probably about half of a green square, I think. Something like that. But again, I'm pushing my rings slowly. And the reason that we push it slowly here is if you go too fast, that distortion of the sand is going to throw off your ring pull, and you want to make sure that you adjust this one 100% correctly. But here you see we hit the rough, no problem. We come in a little bit faster, dead center to pin, and we do pick up that albatross, okay? Now, that'll take us on to hole number 7. Hole number 7, really good chance here for an eagle as well. Higher level extra mile players like myself, you can just go full top, full side spin to the right, just like this. No adjustment needed. I'm just putting my entire yellow ring right here to the top left of the sand trap, leaving a little bit of room in case I hit a great right. Then from here, I'm going full OP, and then I'm curling my ball right here until the left side of my ball is basically touching that inner yellow part of the adjustment zone, okay? So just like that, my ball is not in the center of the target at all. None of my ball is, okay? That's what we're taking a look at for curl. I hit a perfect shot. If you want to try to go with this shot, lesser level extra mile players, you know, you might need to use a P4 or even a berserker ball, with berserkers being the free to play, although probably don't need to waste that on a qualifying round on this hole. You could just play it straight up and try to take a different approach and save that berserker for later on in the tournament. Here, this is going to be the only tricky part, okay? You see my opponent here saying get in the hole. I think they drove the water on their shot or something bad, sand or I don't know, but I know they needed me to pick up this drop to save their hole, which I do. Now, the only hard part here is going to be getting the backspin right. You see here I put 1 bar of side spin to the left on, and then I put quite a bit of backspin on with the thorn, and I put my ball guideline basically dropping right into the hole. 2.2 mile per hour wind, obviously very low, pretty lucky with that. It's not the lowest you can get with the Kingmaker. You can get like a 1.8, I believe, but still very, very low. We're able to hit this ball and we get it to bounce into the cup just like I was looking at. So that's holes number 6s and 7, giving you a few different looks at it. Please smash that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll get you the final 2 holes here in a little bit. Thanks, everybody.